Hello, 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 everybody. And happy Manic Monday. It's just another Manic Monday. Oh. I wished it was Sunday. 'Cause that's my fun day. See, that's where I got Sunday fun day. It's just another Manic Monday. I'm not even going to sing because I can't sing. But yep, happy Manic Monday. It's just another Manic Monday. Oh. How are y'all on this wonderful Manic Monday? Sorry, I'm making sure my bahubas aren't showing. I don't have no bahubas anymore. I lost my bahubas when I lost all my weight. Now I can't even fit into a training bra, but that's okay. I went from having way too much to having nothing. But that's okay. I'm okay. I'm happy the way God made me. So, I know both sides. I know how all women feel now. That is for sure. I know the struggle for both women. Not to be too personal, but, you know, when women talk about, you don't know what it's like to have super extra huge boobs. You know, women will look at me and go, you don't know what it's like to have really big boobs. Yes, I do. I had natural 48 triple D boobs. Yes, I do. And literally now I can't even fit into a training bra. Like an A cup is too big. So I don't even technically need a bra. So yeah. Yes, I do know what it's like to have both issues. So the struggle is real on both sides. But yeah, I just thought I'd share that little bit of personal information. Like I said, I literally have nothing but skin now. But that's okay. I'm beautiful either way. I'm perfect just the way God made me. And just the way God left me. Anyways, enough about that all that boob business. How are y'all doing on this wonderful Manic Monday? I will be leaving for Houston. I was supposed to be leaving on Hump Day, but I actually now do not have to leave until Thankful Thursday, because I'll be coming home on the weekend instead of on French Fry Friday. So, but that's okay. In fact, I need to call the hotel here in just a few minutes and change my reservation. But, anyway, so, but yeah. And I just thought I would tell y'all something really, really sweet. So, I was talking to Cowboy Kelly yesterday, and y'all know I was so sick on Saturday. He could tell it was coming on Friday night just because I got super, super quiet. You know, he's always like the last person I talk to at night, the first person I talk to in the morning. And when he didn't talk to me Friday night, he was like, I knew it was coming. And then when I woke up Saturday at 11:30 in the afternoon, which is not like me, he was like, I knew it, because I'd sent him a voice text and, you know, said, babe, I'm like sick as a dog. And he said, I knew it. I knew it was coming Friday night. He said, in fact, babe, he said, I was up from 4 a.m. until 8 a.m. He said, I literally could have cared. The world could have ended, and I wouldn't have cared. He said, because I was so worried about you. Well, hello, Mr. Fort Worth policeman. I'm fixed to lap you and pass you. You know why? Because there ain't shit you can do about it, because you are out of your district, bucko. Pull me over for my illegal tent. Oh, wait, you can't, because you're out of jurisdiction, sucker. I have a little issue with authority, if you can't tell. But anyways, oh yeah, get out of the way, car in front of me so I can pass his ass. But anyway, so he told me on the phone yesterday, he said, babe, he said, I need to tell you something. And he said, and please, 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 he said, please, I don't mean this like as a stalker. And I said, okay. And he said, now this was Sunday, yesterday, that he told me. And he said, but I drove by your house late last night, meaning Saturday night. And I said, okay, that's okay. I said, when did you drive by my house? And he said, last night, meaning Saturday night, about 11:30. And he said, honey, he said, I was just so worried about you. And he said, if it would have looked like there was any signs of life or like you were up or anything, he said, I was going to stop and knock on the door or ring the bell and see if you needed anything from the store, water, juice, Gatorade, crackers, food, anything. And I just say the word and I was going to get it. And I said, oh, baby. And I said, honey, you should have called me or something. And he said, no. He said, honey, I didn't want to wake you up if you were sleeping. I said, well, no, I was definitely sleeping, but babe. And so he basically made like an hour and a half round trip, because it's about 45 minutes. We live about 45 minutes apart, which, you know, in Texas, that's nothing to jump in the car and drive 45 minutes. And everybody lives 45 minutes apart. I mean, that's literally nothing. And just to check on me. And so, but he was like, I just didn't want you to think like I was stalking you. And I said, baby, no. And not at all. I said, honestly, I really, 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 really appreciate the fact that you were that concerned that you did that, especially at 11:30 at night, you know, knowing that you had to, you know, because he was on call this weekend and he had been getting calls all day and calls all night and had calls, you know, early Sunday morning. And he said, I was just so worried about you. And he said, when I had gotten that call or that voice text from you at Saturday morning, actually technically Saturday afternoon, he said, the way you sounded, he said, I knew you felt horrible. And he said, I was so worried about you, baby. So I thought that was so, so sweet of him. I just absolutely just adore him to death. Just adore him. But I just thought that was really sweet. And he was just so worried. He was like, I promise you. I was not trying to be a stalker. I promise you, baby. And I was like, honey, I know you weren't. So, but he was like, I could see a little light shining through the front windows, which is the study, the office, or the study windows that shine through the front. And we have like a little alcove in the hallway that we have a picture in. And we leave that little light. It's like a little indention in the hallway wall that we have like family photos in, and that light stays on 24/7. And I said, it's a real dim little light, and that's what you can see through the office windows. But because like the living room windows, they technically face the backyard, and so unless the front door's open, it's hard to even tell if like, you know, anybody's watching TV. And then like my bedroom windows face the side yard, so it's really the way the house is set up. It's hard to see, because the office, study, same thing, that faces the front yard, and the garage faces the front yard. So just the way the house is set, it's really kind of odd, and so it's hard to tell. But I just thought that was so sweet. I thought I'd share that with y'all. But he was just really worried, really, really worried. So when he called me Sunday morning, and I answered the phone, I said, well, hello, my sweet cowboy. He said, oh, baby, he said, it is so good to hear your voice. And he said, not only is it good to hear your voice, and he said, but it is so good to hear you sounding normal and like yourself. He said, you just don't know how relieved I am. So he was just so worried and concerned. So I just really appreciate him being worried like that. It makes me feel good. Just really appreciate him for that. But again, 22 years, you know, of being in each other's life, we'll do that. But I just, like I said, I adore him, and he is just a true sweetheart. And said he's basically, he is like the epitome of just a true Southern gentleman. I mean, that's just, you know, he is just he's literally, a Southern cowboy. It's pretty much exactly what he is. He is the ultimate Texas Southern cowboy.